it's the first, well, it's Tuesday, so it's the first week, start of the week since the 2 bank holidays that we just had. And I'm finding it, both of us, like Jonathan and I, are finding it really, really difficult because we just got used to being with each other for such a long period of time. And we got used to kind of like getting up later and all that kind of stuff. And today is an early start because Jonathan's in the studio. And he's only in the studio today and tomorrow, so it's not that bad. But it's weird because I miss him already because I got used to having him around all the time. But anyways, he's gonna come back at like 5 or, yeah, about 5 o'clock, so it's not that bad. He goes in pretty early and then that means that he can come home early as well, so that's cool. So I'm making my breakfast and I wanted to show you what I'm having. This is my breakfast and I have this pretty much every morning. It's just porridge, which you can't really see because it's underneath. Porridge with soy milk and strawberries and banana and cinnamon. That's the brown stuff. And then my coffee is getting made over there. And then I'm going to go back to bed because I'm tired. No, but I usually bring my breakfast back to bed and then I like check email and like do all that, respond to comments and questions and stuff like that. That's usually what I do in the mornings. So I hope you're all having a good Tuesday morning. Well, by the time you're watching this, it's probably Wednesday. But I hope you're having a good morning or afternoon or evening whenever you're watching this video. Sorry. We're back from our walkies and the dogs were super well behaved. Weren't you? Yeah, you were so good. You look like a little monster. Anyway, so we're back from our walk and I wanted to vlog when I was walking because it's kind of like a more interesting setting, but I couldn't because it was super windy and it is actually a lot colder out, but it's not raining, which I'm really thankful for, because yesterday I thought they weren't going to get a walk because it was raining all day long. But then, one of my neighbors is passing, so I have to move away from the window. But then I took them out like in the evening time, kind of late at night yesterday. Or not late at night, but like late in the evening, like after dinner, which I don't usually do. I usually do it like during the day when it's bright out. Also because Albie can't, neither of them can see very well in the dark, so it's not really fair. I want them to enjoy their walk. But I took them out last night on my own because Jonathan had to edit. And of course, all the bad things happen when I'm like on my own without Jonathan. Like, it's so annoying. But anyway, I met one of our neighbors and she has 2 pugs and she's like one of the reasons that why we moved here in the first place, because we met her like last summer. It's actually when we were daily vlogging. We met her and we met her on the walk that we go to, which is kind of near where we live. And she was like, oh my god, this is such a nice place. And we only had Albie at the time and Albie was playing with the pugs and everything, and it was all cool. And then she like ran after us we say goodbye or whatever, and she was trying to convince us to move here because she said it was really perfect for the dogs and everything, and it's a really nice area and blah 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 blah. And that kind of convinced us to move, and then we went and saw this house and we fell in love with it. So, but she ran after us then after we had said goodbye to get our phone numbers, and she was like, oh, we should meet up or whatever, and if you do move, let me know. So I think I texted her like once over the summer, but then she was gone on holidays or something. I don't know. It was like kind of weird, because it's not kind of weird. She was a really nice person, but I'm not the kind of person that would just meet somebody like once and then like strike up a friendship with them. Like, a friendship for me is like a really long-term thing, like that takes time to build and stuff. And plus, like, all of our neighbors, you know, I like most of them, and I'm not like friends with them though, you know, they're just like acquaintances. So anyway, I wasn't really that motivated to like get in touch with her or anything, but I thought she was a nice person, and I was like, okay, well, it's nice to know your neighbors and to have nice neighbors. So that was fine. And then I like never contacted her, or I never texted her back or something, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And then we met her again like in the winter time, and we still only had Albie, and she was okay. Like, she wasn't even that, she seemed like a little bit pissed off that I hadn't like texted her or anything, but she didn't seem that bad. And then she gave me her number again because I had gotten a different phone and I didn't have her number anymore, but Jonathan had her number, which we didn't know, which is kind of embarrassing because we figured that out because she called his phone when we were standing there. But it was all a bit like, okay, you're my neighbor, like you're not my friend, do you know what I mean? Like I've probably said what I mean right now, but I'm just pissed off about what happened yesterday, which I'm getting to slowly. But so that was fine, and then we left it pretty cool. And then yesterday I was out with the dogs, and I've never met her with Sina before, so Sina also has never met pugs before, and I have nothing against pugs. Like I think pugs are really cute, but you have to understand, like pugs snort a lot and they're kind of like a really different breed of dog. So if your puppy has never met a pug before, they could be freaked out like when they first meet him or her. And I know they're pugs, like they're cute and everything, they're fine, they're not aggressive at all. It was nothing like that, but it was kind of like raining out last night, and it was kind of dark as well. And I could see her and her fiance like up ahead, and then I saw their pugs, and Sina just like had a freak attack, and I don't know why. She just like freaked out because the pug started snorting, not like at her or anything, just started snorting, and Sina like freaked out and she started screaming, which she's done that like once or twice on walks. If she's gotten freaked out by like a big dog or something, she does this like that kind of thing, and it's really like but it goes on for a really long time. And I like called over to the couple, like my neighbors, and I was just like, it's fine, he didn't do anything wrong, she's just freaking out because she's scared. I just called that over, you know. And she didn't obviously know who I was because she couldn't see me properly, plus I was with two dogs and she'd never seen me with two. And she just called over and she was like, oh, she was like, you have nothing to apologize for, it's fine, you know. Because I started apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry, you know, she just does this when she gets afraid and whatever. And at this point we're like calling over to each other. And then she's like, it's fine, don't worry. And then they started heading towards me. At which point she realizes who I am, and then she just completely changed. Like she changed into a horrible person. And it was because she realized who I was. From what I gather, she's pissed off because I didn't call her or text her anymore or something. But it was so weird. And then she like realized who I was. And then she's like, oh, I didn't know it was you because there was two. And I was like, yeah, we got another one. And then she said, yeah, you should really tell her not to do that. Or you should really teach your dog not to do that, because it's bad if she does that. And I was just like, what? Like, except I didn't say that, of course. I was really nice to her. I'm like, what? I should teach my dog to not scream when she's afraid. Like, she wasn't doing anything wrong. Her dog didn't attack my dog didn't attack her dog. Sina just got afraid. Sina's a puppy. She's 6 months yesterday. So she's still really small, and like she just had never met a pug before, and it started snorting and she didn't know what was going on. So I'm standing there, I'm like, okay. And then I made a joke, because Sina was like, oh, she was so wet, and I was just like, oh, she looks kind of disgusting right now. But she didn't look disgusting, she looked cute, but I was just like kind of joking, like messing around. And she and her fiance were just like, haha. Like, as in, yeah, she does look disgusting. It's like, okay. And then I was just standing there, and I was trying to be nice, like trying to be sociable, and like just, you know, we were just kind of hanging out or whatever. And then she was like, if you want to just move along, because otherwise we'll be here all day. I was like, what? Of course, I'm an idiot. I'm so nice to everybody. I was just like, oh, okay, bye. It was so mean. Like, she was so rude to me, and I'm sure people are gonna leave comments being like, you're making such a big deal about nothing, but like, you had to be there. Like, she was just so rude to me. Like, imagine saying that. And she had flipped. Like, she was so nice when she didn't realize who I was, and then she realized who I was, and she just freaked out. She just, not freaked out, she just kind of switched like into another person. And what, all because I didn't call you? Like, are we in a relationship? Like, this is weird. So I was so angry about that. I was so pissed off, and like, I thought she was a nice neighbor, so I'm really annoyed about that. And I just wanted to vent it to you guys. I was actually going to say it to you guys on the walk, but then it was too, I was going to show you like where, the crime scene, like where it happened and everything. But yeah, that just kind of pissed me off. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, do you think she was right, or do you think I should have called her, or do you think that she was completely overreacting? Which I do. I think she was just really like rude. So anyways, how do you guys get your dogs to tell you that they need to go pee-pees or poo-poos? Because I don't really get it. Like, I don't know how, because we've always lived in apartments with Albie, and in the beginning we didn't have like anywhere for him to go. He was just a baby though, like in London, so he would pee. You wanna go pee-pees? He would pee in like a little litter box kind of thing, and we had like pee-pee pads in there, and obviously it's kind of wasteful, but it was our only option because we had to like keep cleaning it out and like keep throwing away pee-pee pads, and it got kind of expensive as well. But I know for a fact that if we lived in a house with a garden and grass and stuff like that, or not even grass but just a garden, they would never have accidents in the house. Albie's not that bad, like he doesn't really get accidents anymore unless, well, he was sick the last time, so that was why there were a few. But normally it's just her, and I know she's 6 months, so like she's not, most puppies especially, excuse me, that is mine, thank you. No, don't take those. Anyway, she's still a baby, so she's still kind of like being trained, but she still has mistakes in the house, and that's just so annoying because I don't know, how do you get your dog to tell you that she wants to go? Because I'm freezing my beep off right now in the house because the temperature has obviously changed. Like outside now it just looks gray and dull, see that, and kind of like depressing. But temperature changed. Before I would leave the back door open and she would go pee-pees outside, and we only have like a patio kind of thing, so it's not like ideal, but, and you have to keep cleaning it, but like it's better than nothing. So what am I supposed to do? Like I have to leave the door open, otherwise there will be accidents all over the house, because the house is so big that like I don't know when she needs to go, because she'll like run downstairs and like pee in front of the door, which she always does. It's so annoying. So I have the door open, but the thing is, it's freezing. Like, look, do you want to go pee-pees? You go pee-pees outside, okay? See? I have the door open, but I'm freezing my bum off. Like, it's too cold for this. So I think I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to close a door or something. I don't know. Is that gonna fall over if I do that? No. You wanna go pee-pees? You wanna go pee-pees? Good girl. Do your pee-pees now. But see, I think if I close that, look at our chair, our deck chair, just discarded. If I close that, maybe it's not as bad, but it's just so cold in the house. And I just filmed a video for my channel. Yeah, I'm freezing. So I am having my lunch now. It's lunchtime, and look at my big builder cup. It's like, ha, I'm a manly builder. But there was nothing else left. I'm having a bagel with mayo, chicken, cherry tomatoes, and rocket, which I've discovered actually cherry tomatoes and rocket are not the best thing to put in a sandwich, especially a bagel, because it's got a hole in the middle, because everything just kind of falls apart because it's too small. So I need to get like proper big sized tomatoes. I realized that while watching the Sam and Jane's vlog, and I was just like, oh, that works a lot better, because they had regular sized tomatoes and regular sized lettuce. But I like the rocket, it's just that it spills out everywhere. Anyway, and then I've got my coffee, which I don't have any of my like little girly cups left, so I have this big manly cup. So that's what I'm having for lunch, and then I'm just gonna take it up with me because I'm actually gonna edit my video, because that's usually, oh hello, that's usually what I do around this time, around lunchtime, and the dogs are gonna follow me, and then they're gonna jump all over me, and they're gonna want all my food. Somebody asked me how I do like to film more of me doing like household chores and stuff, which I never film because, and then I get really annoyed because people are like, oh, you do nothing all day long. Like, I do so much more because I'm at home. Like, that's why all the kind of household chores kind of naturally fall on me, because I'm at home. Even though I'm working, it's just that I'm at home, so it's kind of expected that I do it. Not that Jonathan like expects me to do things, but it's just kind of like it just naturally happened like that. But anyways, a lot of people were like, please film more of like household chores and stuff and like what you do, which I would think is really boring, but I don't know, someone was asking me about my laundry, how I do laundry. I only learned how to do laundry like really, really late in life because I was spoiled like growing up and my mom did everything for us. So when I moved out of home, which was when I was, I want to say 19, but it wasn't, it was 20, well, yeah, I moved out for a while when I was 19, but anyways, properly moved out when I was 20, and I did not know how to do laundry at all, and we went for like, because Jonathan wouldn't really do it, or he'd just like wait for things to get dirty and then do it, whereas when I was growing up, I had fresh clothes like all the time. I just didn't know where they came from. It was my mom. And we were living in Bournemouth, and we were like in this horrible little flat, and we like did not have clean clothes for so long because I did not know how to do laundry. Jonathan just didn't do it. And then he would do his laundry and not do mine, because one time everything came out blue and he blamed my stuff, not his. But that happened, and I was like, okay, why do I not have any clothes? So then he started doing my laundry, and I still never knew. So I did not know how to work a washing machine or a dryer until we moved to London, which is when he kind of forced me to, because he stopped doing my laundry so that I would like be punished and just have no clean clothes. And then obviously I freaked out and learned how to do it. So I don't still actually know what I'm doing. I just follow the same rule that somebody has given me, or like instructions, and then I just do the same thing for like every clothes. All I do is I separate whites, as you can see I'm doing whites right now, or like light colors from dark, and I use these. This is actually really cheap. This is from Aldi, I think, and it's Almat non-bio. I always use the non-bio just because my mom said that's better. And people were asking me like what fabric softener I use. I don't even know what that is. Like, honestly, I have no clue. So just put this little sachet in. And, oh yeah, if it looks like it's too full, it's never too full. It's always gonna work. Don't worry, because I always make it way too full, and then, you know, it always works out. So, we're gonna put that on. All I know is you do take it to 3, turn it on, that's it. Do I know what 3 means? No idea. No clue. 3 could mean anything, but it works because it was just trial and error. I just did it one day and it worked, so I do that for everything now. So that's how I do laundry. And then we don't have a dryer. We only have a washing machine. Is that what it's called? Yeah, washing machine. So we dry them here in the sunroom, because it's really sunny, well, usually, and it dries really quick. So they're all the darks, as you can see from last time's wash, and they're all drying, and that's how I do laundry. So if you don't know how to do laundry, don't worry, and if you're like 19, 18, don't worry. I was like 21 when I learned, so you're not so bad after all. Hey guys. Hello. No need to get so crazy all the time, huh? You could be calm sometimes as well. Couldn't you? Could you be calm? Could you be calm with mommy? What are you doing? You biting me? Look at this. I just brushed her last night, and she's got another Matsy, little Matsy, on her. Okay, you can't see now because she's acting crazy, but it's somewhere here. I cannot believe it. She's actually really easy to groom compared to Albie. Albie gets so matted. Like, at her age, Albie was like covered in mats before he even had his first grooming, and she hasn't even had hers yet. It's all me, and she she just does not get as mat. I don't know, she's just got a different kind of fur. Don't ya? Don't ya? Look at your little tail. It's so cute. Seriously though, she's got like, where is it? Where's your little Matsy that I found? Oh, here it is. It's right there. Anyways, they're excited because Daddy's coming. Is Daddy coming? Albie. 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 Come here. Look at the camera. Hi. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Is Dad coming? Yeah. Aren't you excited? Aren't you so excited? Yeah! You can't see out that window. Well, you can't see anyway because your hairs are so long.
over your little face. Isn't that right?
She was so bold. I left my sandwich on the bedside table, like right here, when I went to do laundry, and when I came back, like it was like half eaten. Well, not really half eaten, but like she had opened it up, so like the bread, the top half was like kind of like discarded to one side, and then she had taken out all the chicken and she ate it all. She's so bold, and I like screamed at her when I came out. I was like, Sarah! It's obviously her, because it's never Albie, and Albie of course started getting like really upset. He always just like cowers and like shivers in a corner when anyone gets given out to, but I was only angry at her, I wasn't angry at him. But he still always takes it so personally, don't you?
You do. You do. You're so cute. And you're so cute. And you're so cute.
Anyways, I'm just editing up my video. It's taking me forever because this computer is so slow, and Jonathan's probably gonna come home soon because it's like almost 5 o'clock. And then I will have to make dinner.
Yeah? What's wrong? What are you doing? You're asking to come in? Hi. Hi, Cena Socks. Hi, Cena Socks. Oh, you're such a good girl. Aren't you such a good girl? I can never see your face. You're just so cute, though. Look at her face. She's so cute. I love you. No bitesies, though, okay? No bitesies.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Albie. Hello.
I love you so much. Oh, I love you both so much.
Cena got a little bit of a frightsies. She was running around playing with her dad, because he's home right now, by the way. She was playing with Jonathan, and they were playing with a balloon, and then the stupid deck chair fell on top of her. Because the door, remember how I opened the door to have it like not as cold? Well, the deck chair was just like standing there on its own, and it fell on top of Cena. And she didn't even cry or anything. She just got really quiet, and she ran away with her tail down. So Daddy gave her lots of hugs and kisses, and now she's okay. She's a brave little thing. So I'm making dinner, and I hate to say this, but we're having like kind of leftovers from yesterday because I never went shopping today. Because I was going to go shopping and get some other stuff. Because we always shop in like tiny little bits, like we never do like a whole week's shop. Except for when I'm with my mom sometimes. That's when we do the big shop. So we're having the same as yesterday. Chicken tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
So that's what we're having. Chicken tikka masala, and then some rice with that. And then for dessert, we have popcorn. It's kind of boring. But that's what I'm having for my dessert. That's what I had yesterday too. That's kind of boring. But oh yeah, we have these cool eggs. Beep beep. Beep beep Bobby. I have these cool eggs. Marzipan egg. The only thing is that they're covered in dark chocolate. And I hate, oh beep beep Cena, beep beep. I hate dark chocolate, like, ugh. But I like marzipan, so I like to take off the outside and just eat the inside. But Jonathan likes them. So, the table is set. I like this candle. This is the Yankee candle. And it is vanilla frosting. Excuse me. Excuse me. And it's almost done, I think. Yeah, in fact, I'd say it's probably done. Jonathan was really hungry when he came home from work, so that's why we're eating a little bit earlier. It's like 5:45. Yeah. So, and then I have my cool little invention here. Because we don't have an American style fridge with the double doors and the water dispenser thingy, the ice maker. I have this nifty little invention. I put my glass of water in the freezer for about a couple of minutes before I eat, and then it's all, oh my god, you gave me such a fright, and then it's all really cold, so, and like icy. But don't leave it in too long because then it'll freeze and the glass will break and you will be left with shards of glass in your freezer.
That would not be good. If I was a rich girl, la 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 la